Hi everyone! I literally just finished finishing touches and taking some photos of the quilted coat that I made. This whole process took forever because I started the coat and then we had the holidays and then my family got COVID. So it's been a really long process trying to finish this, and it was a really long process just piecing everything together. Quilting is not my forte, but I had a lot of good size pieces of fabric that I had gotten at an auction, but not enough to really like make a dress or make a nice top. But I did want to use the fabric that I had, so I came up with this idea. I really like the outcome, and now whenever I wear it out, people will be like, "Oh, that's a cute coat, where'd you get it?" And I'll be like, "Thanks, I made it." So that's honestly one of my favorite parts about making my own clothing is the bragging rights. Even if it definitely looks homemade, I think that it's just a fun skill to have, and it's a sense of pride, even if, you know, it's not professional. I still think that it's really fun to share this hobby and this interest that I have, so please enjoy the process of me making this quilted coat. Okay, so what I am attempting to do is use my Cricut machine, my Cricut maker. I think it's a Cricut maker. My mother got it for me as a Christmas gift last year, and I have yet to really utilize the fabric cutting feature, mostly because I do a lot of self-drafted clothing, and I don't do a lot of smaller pieces or quilting as much, but I want to try it out. So what I've done is uploaded images onto Cricut Design Space, and I'm kind of creating a negative template for the quilt pattern pieces that I want to use. So here are the empty spaces that it's actually going to cut out. Here's where I am. I think that I have enough here to cut out the back panel piece for the coat. There are some little ripples here and there. It's definitely not perfect, but quilting is not my forte. But I think I've done all right. So next step is to cut this out and get the other pieces of the coat that will not be quilted cut out as well, cut out the batting, and then I can start actually quilting it together. Okay. This will be the lining of the back. So this is the back piece, patchwork, pinned to the lining. The batting is in the middle. This is how it will look. So I have this piece ready to be quilted. I have the pieces of the front of the coat, which is just going to be the solid cotton. I have the front pieces plus the button placket prepared with the batting, and then sleeves, and then I am going to decide if I want just a collar or if I want to do a hood with the jacket. That's a decision I will make after a long time quilting all of this together. So what I did for quilting, my machine has a lot of built-in stitches, so I chose stitch 41 and I lengthened it, and I run fabric, batting, fabric to create this little leaf design, and that's how I quilted this coat. Okay, current progress. I'm gonna trim this arm hole a little bit in the front, but I have the front and the back pieces quilted and serged together, and this will be the button placket. Next up is the sleeves, and I need to decide if I want the collar or the hood to be solid or pieced together, but I will trim this so the sleeves fit a little nicer. All right, I have a sleeve on. The sleeve is a bit too long. I'm going to trim some off and add a cuff onto the sleeve, but I quilted the sleeve before attaching it. And here's how they connect. Getting there. Onto the other sleeve. I have made a hood, and to compromise the solid versus the piece together quilty part, I have done a piece together edge along the hood and a solid back. I will connect the hood, top stitch this edge down, and the hood will be done.